Now that we have all the jelly beans returned, the Roy beans, to Roy. I don't know, was his name Roy Beans? Or Roy something? Well, anyway, let's just... actually, let's go to the Kellogg Ranch first, because it's a new place. You find a rectangular hole roughly 3 feet wide by 6 feet long by 6 feet deep, so it's either a grave or the future site of half an in-ground hot tub. Jump in and see what you find. Oh, we found a handful of old coins, cold skull and burial whiskey. Hit the trail. Main building. Main building of what? Main something. Kellogg's office. Okay, Kellogg Ranch. A grotesque anatomical chart. They've got the spleen mixed up with the liver. It's a menacing ape skeleton. Boy, there's sure a lot of books about enemas on this shelf. Oh, there's a ghost. I didn't... Sorry, I didn't see you here. Mostly medical journals and Bibles. And some old National Geographics. Hello! So you're a ghost, huh? Yes, it does appear so, and alas, without me here to instruct them in my regimen of purity, all my patients have fled. That's probably not exactly why. They're likely out ravaging the countryside and their own bodies. One cannot have purity of the soul without purity of the body, you know. What's this whole purity kick about anyway? My threefold path to the elimination of corruption influences. Would you like to hear about it? Sure, lay it on me. The first step I call purity of the glands. One must rid oneself of all romantic and sexual desires and cease any self-polluting activities. Like what, smoking cigars? Well, yes, but I'm speaking more of, you know, nighttime activities, alone. What? Anyway, that's the first step. Okay, what's the second step? The second step is purity of guts. This is accomplished through frequent cold water in enemas. Yikes! And the consumption of wholesome and nutritious grain flakes manufactured through my personal scientifically developed recipe. Ugh, I don't know what's wrong with me with all this pronouncing errors. I apologize. What makes them any different from the other breakfast cereals? Did you not hear me? The recipe is scientifically developed. Alright, what's the third step then? The final step is purity of muscles. I've developed an extensive exercise regimen featuring several workout machines that I have invented myself. Neat, and all of this together, what was it? My regimen eliminates corruption influences from the body, thus purifying the body, mind and soul. Well, that sounds like a good result to shoot for, and it works? Certainly it does. Why, just look at me. Yeah, you're dead. Only coincidentally. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, thanks for that. There's a skeleton in this bed, and it's wearing weird metal pants. Take them. Chastity pants. Okay. -5 moxie. Well, that's the only trait it has. So, okay. Oh. Wrong button. Keep calm and enjoy nothing. This bed is empty. This bed is covered in bones. Take them. Skeleton bone. Or the scrap of paper under the pillow. Read it. It looks like a torn out part of a diary page. Opposed to achieve purity of glands, but I can't stand sleeping in those metal pants. They're so noisy, especially when I'm... Okay. It's a locker and it is not unexpectedly locked. Yeah, well, they are all locked, so I cannot really do much here than just watch those beautiful graphics. Kitchen, what's in the kitchen? It's a combination grain sifter, flour mill, who knows what. Its grain hoppers are currently empty. The label on this thing says dough press. Okay. This is a large oven, but it doesn't have a door, it's just a white slot. So it's a pizza place of some sort, I think. It's a scale, it's like a ruler, but for weight. Weigh yourself. According to the scale, you weigh 4 short slugs. What? You don't know how to use the scale correctly. Years worth of height and weight recordings for the ranch's customers. It is the most boring book you've ever read in its entirety. It's a big ruler, it's like scale but for height. Measure yourself. According to this ruler you are 3 meters and 9 feet tall. You don't know how to use this ruler correctly. It's a list of draconian fitness rules the guests of this sanatorium had to adhere to. Okie dokie, so this is a crazy place. Okay, your body is still wrong. It's the Stretch Master 4000. Insert your limbs. You strap yourself into the machine and allow it to inflict some warm-up stretch on you. Keep going. The machine pulls too hard, which promptly yanks one of your shoulders out of its sockets. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. I'm not gonna do that anymore. It's a long flex. Suck on the blast hole. You have enough exercise for now. This place is terrible. Yeah, I agree. It's the vibromatic skeletal agitator. Strap yourself in. No way you are done with these stupid machines, at least for a while. At least for a while. Okay, well... okay, well that was Kellogg's Ranch. I thought there was going to be cows, but there was actually something story related in there. Well, anyways, let's go to the Breadwood. Actually, there was something in the petting cemetery that I was supposed to look at, if I remember correctly. Petting cemetery. Actually, let's go to the Breadwood and ask around for treason. No, whoops, I almost clicked on investigate it now. Let's go to the... oh, the mayor's house is right here. Okay. Any sign of that missing mail? Not yet. Missing mail? Okay. Welcome any assistance you can offer. Look at the problems board. The overdue book, the login permit, the soup shortage, the skeleton race, the stolen yeast, the missing bread. I have one complaint about this game, and and this is a sincere thing. It's pretty hard to remember if you go away and come back to the game for, let's say that you're not going to play for a day or 2 or 3 or whatever, and you are coming back to the game and there's like, for example, the mayor said that have you found that missing mail. Well, I don't even remember what was all about the mail. So I do remember now that we went to the postal way station, which we were supposed to do in the first place, I suppose, if I remember correctly. But that's basically all that I remember about that mission. So it's kind of, and if I remember correctly, there really wasn't anything of interest in there. So it's kind of hard to get back into that mission because I can't remember. I just cannot remember what was it all about. Well, let's just take another problem, I guess. You glance the problems board, which offers a selection of current issues. Our library's only got 4 books, so it's serious business when someone doesn't return one. Our records say it was loaned out to a lady named of Alexandria. It was a couple of mayors ago, so I don't know her, but we've got an address. Okay, I'll go ask her. Can I have the address? What? Alexandria. Oh, wait. Was there a... yeah. Okay, so we have gone there at least once before. Okay, let's... okay. I'm kinda confused right now. Well... I'm not sure what is going on or what am I supposed to do to continue the story. Well, anyways, let's go to the Alexandria Ranch and check it out. If I remember correctly, there was it was burned, and there was and there was some kind of bunker or something like that in here where there is Oh, can I dig it? Dig through it. Overdue Breadwood book. Oh, this is the book. Oh, okay. Okay. I was trying to... Okay, so there's a steel walled door, but I cannot seem to interact with it. Well, anyways, let's go back to the Breadwood. Let's see if this is... Let's see if this is going to be enough for the mission to be completed. Okay, were you able to find that missing library book? Well, half of it. Well, that's a real bagel beater biter. Oh well, everyone mostly skipped the words and just looked at the pictures anyway, and mostly just the bottom half of the picture, so that's alright. At least the captions are still there, I guess. Any sign of the missing mail? Not yet. Actually, I am going to go back to Postal Way Station and check if there is actually something to find in there that we weren't supposed to... I mean, what we missed the last time we visited that place. Can her... Oh my god, he couldn't kill it with one shot. That is very, very... That is very... dangerous. Well, anyways, we're gonna get two of them in the next round. So that's okay. We're not gonna lose this battle. There we go. 57. Cow fangs. Okay, let's see if we have missed something very important here. Trespass. I need to trespass here. Go through them, nothing else interesting. Nothing else is interesting. Okay. There's an article about how they had to change the name of Boot Hill Cemetery to Reboot Hill Cemetery because of all of the skeletons in there coming back to life. It's a stack of old newspapers. Somebody has removed all the funnies, so there is literally no reason to care about them. This cabinet is full of maps, but you have no idea what any of them mean. Maybe you could ask about it at the post office in Dirtwater. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so okay. Well, that's more like it. So I suppose I just had to come back here to find some more information about the mission. So we're needed at the Dirtwater to go and ask about the maps in the postal office. Postal officer! Cactus Bill, didn't expect to see you around these parts. Well, I gotta admit, I got a little envious when I saw you leave Boring Springs, and I figured I'd hitch a ride out west to see what I could see. And just look at this place, so much hustle, so much bustle. There sure is a lot of both of these. Hey, nice pot. Thank you kindly. So what's new? Well, to be honest, what's new is a profound sense of longing and loneliness. I'm sorry to hear that, Bill. Well, it is what it is. I was hoping I'd run across similarly lonely cactus lady somewhere out here, or failing that, a normal human lady looking to marry a cactus. No luck? Not yet. Of course, getting around is a bit of a challenge, but us cactuses live a long time. I'm sure I'll meet somebody, someday. I'll keep an eye out. Heck, I sure would appreciate it. Take your leave. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You're so mad about something. Hey, I need to help, I need some help tracking down some missing mail. How do you mean? A mail delivery went missing on the way to Breadwood, and I'm hunting it on behalf of the mayor. The local mail station has a bunch of route maps, but I don't know which one I need. Well, that information ain't exactly secret, but I ain't supposed to just give it out either. A delivery going missing is bad news, though. I suppose it's alright just this once. Wait here a sec. Thanks. After a couple of minutes, she comes back with a sheet of notepaper. It's really hard to tell if these people are male or female. If these NPCs are male or female. I don't, that's not important, but I was just saying that it's hard to differentiate these two persons. Well, anyway. Okay, so each map has a code number on it, you see, based on region or direction a travel. She explains how to work out the code you need and gives you a cheat sheet for preference, postal code sheet. Thank her and leave. So let's do that. Let's just do that. Let's see what's new in here. Postal code sheet. This should help you find the right map at the postal service way station. But you know what? I think I'm losing my voice right now. I have some troubles with speaking at the moment, so I think it's good to continue this postal office madness in the next part. Remember to subscribe and come back with me to the next part of Worst of Loathing, and we shall see what is going to happen with this mission or something like that. Well, I will see you there. Bye bye.